talk to you again on this Wellness Wednesday. We've been going through the Magnificent Seven, and today we are going to talk about eating right. So, Dr. Joe, why don't you take it away to get us started?
Well, again, remember we've talked about thinking right and talking right and now eating right. And eating right is probably the foundation for health, one of the major pillars for health. And the reason why it's such a major pillar is basically because most people don't eat right. Most people eat too many carbs and don't get enough protein in their diet and healthy fats. So the byproduct of that is obesity and all the health concerns related to obesity and excess body fat that we really don't want. So eating right is a foundational pillar. And Hope, what would you like to say first of all about eating right?
Well, I like to say, if I'm talking to a nutrition client, food is fuel. So just like in your fancy sports car, you're not going to put, the worst gas that you can find in there or cheap gas. Just like, with your fancy sports car, you have one body, we want to take care of it. And you have to think of food as fuel. So, buying maybe the more expensive, whole, organic food, it's going to be a little more costly, but in the end, your body's going to react differently, and it's going to be able to run like that finely tuned sports car. So I think, just to keep it super basic, Dr. Joe, eating right and eating real food is really the foundation. So eating protein, animal protein that hasn't been processed, eating healthy fats, nuts and seeds, olive oil, coconut oil, olives, and then, getting fruits and vegetables. It's just going to make such a big difference.
Well, and one of the big things, Hope, that we've chosen to do as a family, and I encourage my patients to consider, is that, we all spend our money on a variety of things. And I think one of the absolute most important things that a family can do or a person can do is start increasing the quality of their food, as you're saying, because the reality is that our body needs these quality compounds and nutrients to repair, heal, and live a healthy, strong, vital life rather than breaking down when you're in your 30s and 40s. And we see people in the office here in their teens breaking down because they haven't learned how to eat right. So eating right is so critical, and it's such an important piece of the recovery process and the healing process. So organic foods, grass-fed beefs, preferably organic vegetables and fruits as much as possible.
Yeah, I think if people could just eliminate the processed foods that they're getting, because many times they're very empty calories that they're getting, they're robbed of all nutritional value. If you could just switch over to eating real whole food, I think you'd be amazed the difference that you would see and feel in your body. Next up, we have planning. As Benjamin Franklin said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Dr. Joe, do you have anything to say on that?
Well, one of the most important things is that we're all busy. We all are on the go, and if we don't plan out our week and our foods and kind of our meal planning, what happens is we set ourselves up for failure. And our goal is to set ourselves up for success consistently, which is what breeds health. So as you, Hope, talk to people in nutritional coaching, the bottom line is people have to begin to plan out their foods for the week so that they can really then have nice meals, nice snacks, organic, whole food, quality produce in their house available to eat right away.
Just an example of that is last night, I'm busy, but what I did is I made an egg bake because I'm busy, my husband's busy, and we want to make sure that we're getting, healthy fats and protein at breakfast, just because it's what sets you up for success through the rest of your day, getting protein and healthy fats at breakfast.
Blood sugar.
Yep, it helps balance your blood sugar. So I made an egg bake last night, threw it in the fridge, and this morning, since I didn't have a lot of time, I'm trying to get my son ready, get out the door, I took some of that egg bake, I just heated it up, and then I ate it. And I had a really great breakfast, and I'm not just grabbing a bagel or a donut on the fly, and I'm really setting myself up for success for the rest of the day.
Absolutely. And the other thing is you can fry some quality bacon up in the morning or the night prior for the week and put it in the fridge and then just heat it up in the microwave. You can hard boil eggs. There's a host of things you can do so that you have a quality breakfast and a healthy fat so that your blood sugar is regulated so that we don't predispose ourselves to reactive hypoglycemia or insulin resistance or dysglycemia or even adult onset type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, so really what it comes down to is you have to set aside a day to plan out your week. So, this is what's going on this week. This is how many meals I need to prepare ahead of time. And then you can go grocery shopping and prepare it and have that healthy food available to you in your home, so that you're not, running quick to, McDonald's to grab something really fast to eat. And that's really how you're going to be successful when it comes to eating right. Next up we have eating smaller portions. So, Dr. Joe, you have a really great tip.
Well, one of the things that I think is important is that I would encourage everyone to reduce your plate size. I do that personally myself. My goal is to stay at 190 pounds. I don't want to go above that. Smaller plate size means smaller portion sizes. So so that's very important for me, and I don't take seconds. So small portions, not taking seconds, and then
eating more frequently throughout the day is going to help keep your blood sugar balanced throughout the day, and really help it so that you never get to the point where you're starving and then you binge eat. So having those smaller portions throughout the day is going to help you just feel better overall, better energy, and it's better for you. And then lastly on here we have snacks. Just having some healthy snacks available to you is going to make such a difference throughout the day. So this could be, having cut up apples with some nut butter, having some hummus on hand that you can dip some veggies in, having nuts and seeds around. These are all really simple things that you can have, in your cupboard, in your kitchen. So
your purse, in your car.
Yeah, so that you're not, scrambling to find something to eat when you're really hungry. So this week, talking about Eat Right, Dr. Joe, do you have any other comments before we wrap
I just
up?
want to encourage everyone, the eating right portion goes right along with thinking right, as well as talking right. So as you contemplate this week, really how you're doing on eating right, take a step back, take a moment, reflect, and begin making some of these real small changes incrementally that will ultimately then build a foundation for better health into the new year and into the spring, and you'll really find yourself feeling better.
Awesome. Well, we hope you enjoyed this Wellness Wednesday talk on eating right. If you have questions or if you'd like us to help you learn how to eat right, head over to our website, centerfornaturalhealthcareredwing.com. We would love to hear from you. Until next time, have a great week, and we'll see you soon.